evaluate 2 minus the square root of 5 times 3 minus the square root of 5. Again, this is a situation where we're going to have to FOIL things out. So let's look at it one step at a time. The first terms are 2 and 3, and 2 times 3 is 6. The outer terms are 2 and negative root 5. 2 times negative root 5 is going to be negative 2 root 5. The inner terms are negative root 5 and 3. And so when we multiply those together, we get negative 3 root 5. And then the last terms are negative root 5 and negative root 5. A negative times a negative is a positive, and root 5 times root 5 is root 25. Now at this point, I want to point something out. We ended up with root 5 times root 5 was root 25. But the square root of 25 is just 5. So there's actually a shortcut we could take. If we have the square root of a number times itself, we end up with that number, but without the square root. In this case, root 5 times root 5 was just 5. If we had the square root of another number, root a, times itself, we end up with just a. The square roots end up canceling. So some of you might actually skip this step, and instead of writing the square root of 25, you might just write 5 there. So some people might just write 6 minus 2 root 5 minus 3 root 5 plus 5. You can either do this as a first step and then evaluate the square root of 25 to be 5, or you could jump straight here if you're confident for that. Now we need to combine like terms still. We've got 6 plus 5 equals 11. And then we can also combine the terms with the square roots of 5 because those are like radicals. Negative 2 root 5 minus 3 root 5 gives us negative 5 root 5. And here, because one term has a radical and the other doesn't, these are not like terms. They can't be combined. And so our final answer is going to be 11 minus 5 root 5.